You got two of these.
Mm-hmm.
You got that MLB The Show?
I don't, but I do have WWE wrestling.
Bro, why would you ever waste your bread on a game that's been horrible for like 4 years, 5 years?
Because they said they acknowledged that, said that they were bringing it back, and they're going to go silly with it. So I got it. I just got it in the mail. I also got Gran Turismo 7.
Wait, hold up. What you mean? Hold up. No, this is interesting. What you mean you just got a game like in the mail, like old Netflix? Like what the fuck you mean, bro? Like Blockbuster?
Well, what happened was this. I you. I prefer my games digitally because I like just being able to switch. You know what I'm saying? Without getting up. You know, I'm lazy like that.
That's what I do.
You know what I'm saying? And when you leave and go somewhere, you ain't got to bring no games with you. It's all in the console, so you good. You know what I mean? But what happened was when I traded in my PlayStation 4,
right,
at GameStop,
right. You didn't do with the credit, did you?
I got a controller, I got this, I got that. Then I had like $170 left over. So you know what I mean? I was like, I guess I'll just buy games. You know what I'm saying? So I went and I got Mortal Kombat 11. I got
you ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Instead of buying the game, you should have did what I did. So when I gave all my shit in, I had no kizzy, bro. Like $100. That's how much should I have? You know, GameStop cheap with it, right? Like
yeah, I know.
You know what I did? Yeah. I went and bought PlayStation and Xbox store credit. I just bought mad $50 gift cards from them, and then went to my Xbox, loaded the credits up, and then bought all my digital shit.
Oh, bro, I wish I did that.
Yeah.
And there's no, you're not losing anything, right?
Nope.
There's no, right? It's dollar for dollar.
Dollar for dollar.
Oh man, I wish I knew that.
Bro, I got 3 controllers just for the, you know what I mean? The one for the niggas that come through and you know, Cheeto fingers and all that. I got a headset. I got like, no, for real, bro, like 5 years of PS
said
Plus.
Cheeto fingers.
Like 5 years of PS Plus. I was like, whatever, I'm just spending this bread. I spent like $900 up. I was like, fuck it. I'm about to buy mad credit cards and put them all and load up my account. I'm still buying digital games today, and I ain't spent money in like 2 years.
I wish I got like 415 or something like that for my joints. You know what I mean? Because I had two,
like 1,200.
Yeah, you definitely had a lot more games than I.
Bro, I had like maybe 250 games.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, welcome everybody in here. We're in here talking about PS5s and getting credits and stuff. What's going on? NHO Bravo in the G in the building. We Anzy out here. Let's go. Let me get this stuff out of here so I could talk to my people, man. I'm happy y'all are here. So yeah, man. How about do you have Madden?
I like last year's Madden. I did. I think the run game was a lot better than it had.
Do you have Madden 22?
Yeah.
You have Madden 22.
Yeah, Brady Mahomes. Yeah.
All right, so I have it. So just a game, man. And let's rock. What? Let's get it. 2 out of 3. Let's go.
Bruh.
Let's go.
If you want to come get on these Xbox sticks, fuck with me. I'm not gonna play Madden in this weird PS5.
You just said you had mad credits. I want you to buy that Madden 22.
For this stick?
Yeah.
For the PS5 stick?
You hide it. He hide it. He's
Xbox
ducking.
stick.
He's ducking. Y'all know what ducking is in battle rap? He's doing that right now.
Let me talk my ish right quick. Hold up.
Listen.
Let me talk my shit right quick. Hold up. You see this? Let me show y'all something. Niggas gonna got tune in for this one. Let me show y'all something.
Hit that like, hit that share. We told the temp check. How we doing today?
See that? That's that Xbox Elite controller. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't even know. That looks like, what is that? Is that a universal remote for a computer?
Thumbsticks, all that shit.
No, man. There's way too many buttons, man. I'm simple, bro. What the hell are you talking about? I need my 4 buttons.
Bro, got paddles, everything. Fuck with me, man. Get on my level, nigga. Come on, bro.
What that's why you had $1,200 worth of shit, bro. You had like the goggles for PS4. You had the remote with the stand and the charger.
Bro, yeah, you got the PSVR too. We lit outside. You know what I mean?
Yes, you did. That's why you got 1,200. Shit. Yo, I'm feeling okay today, man. I'm feeling okay. You know, during the temp check, I want to say one way I was feeling today, and it kind of had me in, you know, speaking of that game. Yo, RIP to Scott Hall, aka Razor Ramon, man. That's crazy.
Hey, yo.
Yo, yeah, man.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, you know. So salute that brother. Razor Ramon ended up being like one of my favorite people because I'm old school with it. I came up with like the Bruno Sammartino's at the end of his run with Hulk Hogan, and Hulk Hogan was getting ill with Iron Sheik and all that. You know what I mean? So, you know, I was always like the old school, like elite originals. But yo, Razor Ramon, man, he definitely won me over with all his macho talk and all his bullshit, and he be whooping motherfuckers' asses in the, you know what I'm saying? So salute that brother.
Yo, Cuff. Yo, shut up, Cuff. Yo, Cuff. Chill all that noise, bro. We outside. Fuck with me.
Yo, go on. What's Cuff saying?
Talk about I come in the room and hear Xbox talk, getting that PS5. Like we got that. We've been had that.
Look it, we got the bad guy in the building. Bad guys in the building. What's up? Ice to God out here.
Yo, bro, stop capping. Talk about you never heard of Razor Ramon with Scott Hall. Stop capping, bro. NWO was the biggest shit on the planet in 2000. You heard? Hulk Hogan, Hall and Nash, X-Pac. You playing?
Facts. Man, I seen you doing big things out there. Salute to Humble. I see you doing your thing, bro. I fucks with it. R.I.P. Chico, man.
And do the new season with Too Humble. Where's my invite, Cub? Supposed to come back. I'm supposed to be a special rotating guest.
He told
what'd he say? Yeah, what'd he say?
He said Black ain't coming up here until you come up here. So I hold the key on. I hold the key on you going back up there.
Wow. All right,
you know
Chico.
what I'm saying?
I
do want to make my way up there. So I'll definitely go with you if you want to go too. You know, my guy NHO Bravo in the building. Like I said, we got Matt Santoro in the building. Talking Out with podcast. Make sure you're checking that joint out. Matt, I don't know if you play PS5, but if you do, I know you copped that WWE. I goes online already. I've only had it for like 25 minutes. I'm nice with Macho Man.
Whenever they say they nice, that means they big trash. Y'all know the vibes.
Big trash. I haven't played it in 20 years, and I just finished playing it like 20 minutes ago. I did unlock Macho Man though. Macho Man was my dude. Were you into wrestling back then?
Yeah, I just told you, bro. Absolutely.
Okay, all right.
Who was Monday Night Wars? Favorite? Monday Night Wars, I was a WCW dude, right? That's when they had Sting and Macho Man, NWO, both factions, Wolfpack, you know what I mean? Hollywood, Harlem Heat, all that. I was into all that shit. When WWE took over, at the time there's WWF, that shit broke my heart. I thought the invasion angle was dope, though. And then when I went to WWF, it was DX. I mean, of course, like when X-Pac, when Six Pac joined DX and became X-Pac, I was an X-Pac fan. You know what I mean? Road Dogs, Jesse James, Badass, Billy Gunn, X-Pac, Triple H, China, DX. And then obviously Shawn Michaels joined after the fact.
Triple X.
Yeah.
That was your guy, huh? Interesting.
You know what I mean? And then NWO came to WWE and that shit was different. It was like, come on, bro, don't do this. Don't do this.
Yeah, I know.
Off this wrestling shit, though. We nerding out a little bit too much, though.
A little bit. So anyway, that's how I'm feeling. How was your week, brother? How are you feeling? You good or what?
I'm great, bro. We had that blizzard on Saturday, and today it's 70 degrees outside. The fuck?
Ain't that something? It's getting weird out here, man.
It is. It's almost car season too. You know I'm in the cars and shit, so.
Yeah, man. Now the bikes are coming out. I was going up and down 9W today with a little crotch rocket.
They talking joint in the chats. Yeah, bro. Wow, yo, Ice 123 is X-Pac. He been X-Pac 123 kid, Laredo kid, all that. Yeah, that's the guy. 6-Pac. He been all that shit. He had 25 names.
Who?
X-Pac 123 kid.
Oh. Ultimate Warrior. Yo, Ultimate Warrior was that dude. And I also unlocked him in the game. You know what I'm saying? That's the way we do that. What else? All right. So, my friend, Hillbilly Jim was the man. See, yo, they nerding out with us, cuz. They nerding out with us.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Yo, he was the man. But, yo, Macho Man was my dude. I like Jake the Snake Roberts. He was that dude. Andre the Giant was like my favorite. And Hulk Hogan was the epitome of like a hero to me when I was, 9 years old. You know what I mean? So that didn't go away. He earned that.
The point you was making though was R.I.P. Scott Hall,
Yeah.
Razor Ramon, whatever you want to call him, one half of the Outsiders, a wrestling icon. Struggled with his demons, like on the human side, like he been through a lot. Struggled with his demons.
Yeah.
But 64. And it's it does make you feel, I don't know, time when people you grew up with start passing away. And they not like, 25, 30. They're not dying of like tragic car accidents. They're just dying for whatever reason. But they up there, you know what I'm saying? So like watching those dudes age and get gray and turn to grandfathers and all that shit makes you feel mortality a little bit. But yeah, R.I.P. Scott Hall, man.
R.I.P. man. R.I.P. indeed. I tell y'all, man, let them know. Hit that like, hit that shit. Last week, I gotta be honest with y'all. I rock with the party people. Y'all know this, man. But yo, and if you're not guilty of this, salute to you. When we got off air last week, 5 of y'all hit the like button. 5. We had like 11, 12 people in here at one point, and 5 of y'all hit that like. Hit the like for me. Hit that share. That's all I asked for. Nothing more. Right, Black?
You know it. Like, share, comment, subscribe on YouTube and on Facebook. Hit that bell button, whatever the case may be. Tap in. Look, it's Tuesday. Y'all ain't got shit going on. You know what I mean? Power don't come on yet. Snowfall is tomorrow. Like, tap the fuck in.
You know what I'm saying? Like, tell all your Instagram friends to come over here. I'm gonna do that same thing right now. I'm letting them know right now with y'all. I'm going on my phone, legit going on my phone right now. I'm going on my Instagram and I'm telling people, tap in with me on what we talking about right now. Link in bio.
Are we telling the people that we're gonna start going live on IG?
Well, you just did.
Yo, Gabe got the announcement, yo.
Live now. All right, boom. So I just shared that on Instagram. Let's see if we get some more people up in here. But yeah, I think one of the things that a lot of the popular podcasters are doing in this area and abroad are utilizing the different platforms out there. So for a long time, we've been on Facebook. It was born here. Recently, we started streaming it right to YouTube. And believe it or not, that actually gets a few views every week. I don't know why. I don't know how. I must have subscribers over there that actually tap in once in a while because I don't promote the YouTube feed at all. And it gets, double-digit views. It's nothing crazy, but the fact that it gets a couple of views is exciting. But to expand the reach, I think we would do well if we could link into Instagram as well. You know what I mean? We got Black has a very nice audience size over there. I have a very legitimate, organic, following there on there as well. I'm over a G now. Salute to me for being over a G. You know what I mean? But that's another way to reach the people. So we're just trying to make this a little bigger, a little better. Sooner or later, we might actually get super official and throw the audio on one of the, what do you call it?
Podcast
the audio.
Services.
Yeah. The podcast services, like the one that's on, what's the one that's on Droid? Spreaker? No, I think
Spotify, Stitcher.
Yep. Spreaker is the one I'm thinking of. Stitcher. And then, Applecast, is there too. So we're gonna get there eventually, I think. But for this show and the origins of it being a video podcast and all that, I like where it's been and where it's going. So let them know, man. Hit that like, hit that share. Let's go. All right.
What we talking about today, bro?
Man, tuned in Tuesday, brother. I want to talk about a few things that I've been kind of listening to and paying attention to, music-wise and otherwise. I could hit home right now and just say, salute to Ice to God and them and Mr. Chords. They put out a body of work, Two Kings. And I've been peeping that and listening to it. I'm digging it because they went a little different. You know what I'm saying? It's not just straight rap. They playing with the music, and I like that, trying to be different and being serious with it though, not like clowning it, so salute to those dudes. They got a couple joints on there that I really do like, so they probably on to something if they could keep that energy going. Did you get a chance? What did you get a chance to listen to this past week? If anything, you busy.
I'm mad busy right now, but real talk, it hasn't been like one project in particular, right? I went and listened to Donda 2, which was
Nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about it.
But I just started really getting into that Dirt project, which I kind of like. He can get samey for me too. Like some of his songs after a while sound like the same song. Because of that cadence that he tends to rap in. But he got some shit that's like I fuck. The bop is good, the vibe is good, the energy is good. So I'm really trying to get to that Dirt and kind of let that rock right now.
Got you. Yeah, I actually had him written down. One of my my old school favorites, RZA, actually came out with a joint with DJ Scratch. Did you peep that?
Nah.
It's called Saturday Afternoon Kung Fu Theater. So right up RZA's alley with all that, you know what I mean? I did one listen through while I was walking around the house. It was cool, you know what I mean? But I wanted to know if it caught your attention because they were pushing a little bit when it first dropped, and then they kind of let it go. But RZA can still rap, man. He raps about crazy stuff, but I don't think there's anybody that I can listen to that can like basically be off cadence and I still like can listen to it. Like, I don't he's like conditioned me to his flow, you know what I'm saying? So salute to the RZA. Another thing, man, I don't know, it was unavoidable. So I know you had to. Did you listen to the Rise and Fall of Slaughterhouse?
Nah.
You didn't listen to it?
Bro, so this weekend, if you want me to put my business out in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was at a board meeting on Saturday.
Okay.
Now and that was like literally 5-6 hours, bro.
That was the next day. It dropped. Yeah, it dropped the day before.
Yeah, so like I was at work. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
got you.
Work. I had to work again. I had to prep for a board meeting.
Got you. Well, I want you to listen to it because I want to talk to you about the mindset and how that's all going down. So you haven't really been able to pay attention much more to the situation between the two sides of this whole thing?
No, because once again, you already know, like Joe Budden can't rap. I think Joel Ortiz is the weakest nigga in the camp. I think the best nigga in the camp is being weird, and that's Royce. And I think Crook is mad at everybody.
Crook is definitely pretty much mad at everybody except Joel. I don't know. Royce was on Joe Budden's podcast, and he was kind of he aired it out, and he's like, basically, yo, this is the dopest part of that whole thing. I could summarize it by saying this because there was a lot of talk and a lot of emotion, and they actually owned up to it, said they were speaking emotional. But Royce said, all right, cool. If it's like that and y'all don't want this group no more and you're done with Slaughterhouse, sign the paperwork and relinquish your holdings and your stakes on Slaughterhouse.
Lame. That's lame.
He was like, relinquish it and then I'll come behind y'all and I'll clean everything up. What you think about that comment?
That's lame.
That was real. I thought that was real.
That's lame.
Why do you say it's lame? I want to know.
That's corny.
Tell me.
That's corny. That's corny to me.
To tell them to relinquish it?
Yes, bro. Like, look, the 96 Bulls happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Doesn't matter that Scotty and his fucking feelings about shit. And the Last Dance, we ain't talk about Scotty. We talk about Michael, and he didn't give Scotty his respect. Right. That shit happened already. Like, suck my dick. Like, look, Scotty got to give his bro. Real talk. Scotty got to give his ring back because y'all on y'all feelings about what happened. Like, no,
shut
up.
No,
like, shut up.
No,
come on. That happened, so it already happened. Be done with it. Not sign over no rights to prove that it's real. I'm gonna start a new group and maintain my ownership in fucking Slaughterhouse as I should, King, because I built that. With y'all, fuck out of here. That's corny to me. That's corny. There's nothing.
That's one way to look at it, but
that was saying some shit that you knew wasn't gonna get any kind of response, but suck my dick.
It's just when you hear both sides of the coin, it makes Crook and Joel look a little crazy for doing it this way.
I don't think so. What did they do that was wrong? Why are we talking about what did they do that was wrong, bro?
I think what they did was wrong was the thing that Royce said.
Which is?
You want to leave the group, then leave the group.
That's not what that album is about. Has no bearing on the business. You
didn't listen to it yet. You got to go listen to that.
But what are you gonna say that's gonna be facts? Like, the business is the business. Them putting out an album and saying the Rise and Fall of Slaughterhouse has nothing to do with the contractual obligation to a group that ain't made no music in 6 years. Like, what are we talking about? He's muddying the story You know what I mean? To fit his narrative. It don't matter. Bro, Gabe, right now, if me and you split up and I wanted to say the rise and fall of Finally TV and did a documentary on it, you may not like it. Of what we talk about the podcast. You may not like it, but I can do that. I don't care.
Right. About the show, yeah. Yeah, you can
of course.
Do that.
So
and I can
so
but I would be but I would be I can still do the show. You could say the rise and fall, and I could do it by myself theoretically.
You can still do it. I mean, you can.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But we can be petty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can.
Right. But they have to be past that. They have to.
Now these is 48-year-old men. They ain't past nothing.
I don't know. I just wish they did a little less crying. I wish that Crook and Joel started like a new group, and then they had an album. I wish they put out an album, and then I wish on the album they had these songs addressing the Slaughterhouse situation.
But it's not a Slaughterhouse album, Gabe. It's not a Slaughterhouse album. They're releasing it as Joel and Crook. The album is not a Slaughterhouse album.
No, I know that.
Okay, so
I know that. The problem is, So I guess my problem comes with the title.
So fuck your feelings. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can say the rise and fall of Slaughterhouse of a thing I was in. I could talk about it. Fuck your feelings. I didn't say this is a Slaughterhouse production. I didn't say it's released by Slaughterhouse. I said Joel and King Crook. This is my side of the Slaughterhouse story. Nigga, I own half of this. Of the story. I can tell this story. It's my experience. Fuck your feelings. I can say Slaughterhouse. I can burn the logo. I can wear the logo. I can sell the merch. I own part of this. Nah, for real, bro. That narrative that they pushing is lame to me. Like you could say I don't agree with it. You could say I don't like the fact that you roast on our group. You can say I don't like the fact that you stepping on our legacy. Say all those things. Don't say I can't. Don't say, oh, it ain't your logo to do it. That's the fuck it is. You don't like how I'm treating the logo? Buy me out. Because I still own this, and I'll take. Look, I would have been petty. I would have cut the logo in half and burnt half of it and said, yo, we own this half. We burning our half. So like, real talk. I would have been super petty. Don't tell me what to do with some shit I helped build. Fuck out of here. Bro, listen. Check this out. I built Legoland, right? Right, Gabe?
Yeah.
I built that shit. I walk up there right now with no tickets and walk, and like I dare somebody to stop me. Nigga, I built this. No, I built it. When it was dirt and trees, I built that motherfucker. I walk all up in this park, eat the cotton candy, ride the dragon coaster. I built that coaster. You feel me? I do what I want. That's bro. Come on. You know exactly what I'm saying. Fuck your feelings. State your feelings, but don't tell these men they can't eat off of something they helped build. You sound silly. You ain't gotta agree with what they're doing, but they built that. But
to that in that regard, from that perspective, it's still silly on their behalf. Then if that's true, you know how much Slaughterhouse merchandise has been printed and pressed up and is ready to go, shirts and mugs and all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that is unsellable because of what they did.
Why is it unsellable?
Who's gonna buy a Slaughterhouse thing from Joel Ortiz who just finished trashing the whole thing, talking about fuck Glass House?
But Gabe, it's their brand to sully.
But they sullied it.
So it's their brand. They own it. They can do what they want with it.
But only partially. You can't make all the decisions for everybody.
Yes, you can, because here's why.
Why?
I'm explaining it to you.
I'm listening.
I own shares in Apple.
Okay.
Right?
And you can't, right, okay.
Hold up. I own a piece of Apple, right?
Mm-hmm.
So technically, I'm an owner of Apple. Correct? Mm-hmm. Cool. Whoever the fuck running Apple right now makes all the decisions that they want, whether I like it or not. They can run Apple into the ground. They can overcharge. They can sully the brand. I can't do shit about it. Guess what? So can I.
You can sell your shares?
Yep, I could, but so can I. I can go out and then listen, as an owner of Apple, I could say that. I can put that in my title. On LinkedIn, I can say, as a partial owner of Apple, fuck the iPhone. It's my right to know, but you laughing, but I'm being facetious to make a point. It's my right to do what I want with something that I own. It doesn't matter if you like it or not. If you own a brand, right?
You only own partial.
It doesn't matter. You represent what
it does. No,
hey, you're missing it. Because I own a brand doesn't mean I'm beholden to you. Once again, me and you co-host the show. If I go on another show and say, yo, fuck what we talking about.
Okay.
Ain't nothing legally. No, Gabe, you missing me. Ain't nothing legally you can do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
So you in your bag. So be in your bag. It's still mine.
Right. Yeah, but that it's like I don't know,
not.
Black.
That's legal.
It don't
That's
feel
business.
good. It might be business, but that's not good people shit.
Okay, but that's not what we talk. What you can't do is say that you did bad business and confuse that with your personal opinion about something. Royce feel a way about what they're personally doing. Cool, but don't tell me what I can't do with a brand that I fucking own.
Partially.
It doesn't, but that word doesn't change anything. You're missing me. I can't make decisions for the entire company as a whole by myself. But no matter if I own one share or all the shares in Apple, technically I'm an owner of Apple. And if I said fuck the iPhone, that's my opinion as an owner of Apple, and I'm sullying the brand. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
How much
put it more like this. I think the better analogy is like 4 people all put in $10 and they all buy a fucking blanket.
Okay.
It's the best fucking California King fucking blanket on the planet.
Yep.
Right? It's warm as fuck, and all 4 of you can fit in it and be warm, right?
Got it.
It's cool.
Yep.
You cannot take a quarter of that fucking blanket and shit on it.
Yes,
no,
I can.
No,
yes,
you can't.
I can. Gabe,
no, you
yes, I can.
cannot. You cannot shit on it.
Gabe, yes, I can. And you have no recourse legally.
You
have no recourse legally. Gabe, you have no recourse.
No, I don't care.
Business, bro. You have no recourse. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
No, you cannot shit on a quarter of that thing and smear your feces over a quarter of it and say, "Yo, but that's just my piece."
Gabe,
you
yes,
can't.
I can. Legally, I can. But bro, you are
that blanket's no good to the other 3.
It doesn't matter legally, bro. I can do that. Gabe, I can do that.
But why do you keep going with legally? I don't care about legally. I'm talking about people shit.
Because we talking about people. That's people, right? That's people. But business-wise, which is what they're talking about, I can do what I want. A quarter of shit in that blanket factory, Matt. Tell them I do what I want to do. And guess what? Here's something even better. I thought you were going to use the fire analogy. I can set my quarter of it on fire. Now, if the fire spread and burn your shit up, too bad. Sue me and try to make some money back. Try to get your 25% back. You could do that legally, right? But you can't. I can't be held liable criminally for setting fire to something I own, unless I'm trying to defraud the government. But just to destroy it, you
can have the legally part.
Okay.
I don't think Royce cares about that because he's not trying to sue nobody.
Shut up.
So he's trying to say y'all are corny for not telling us that you were doing this.
I don't have to tell. I'm a grown man. And I didn't release a slaughterhouse project. Gabe, you hear yourself, bro. Put yourself on the other side and stop laying up with your man Joe Budden, because that's your guy. Listen to what you're saying. I'm a grown man, and I'm not releasing a project as Slaughterhouse. I'm releasing it as my own fucking name with my homie. I don't got to tell you shit. Nothing.
And so, but if you put out a project and it's like the rise and fall of fucking what we talking about,
I could do that. You may not like it.
But why? Why would you do that?
Because it doesn't make sense. Why do motherfuckers go on social media and air out their dirty laundry? Like, what you mean?
So you're just admitting that Joel and Crooked are being petty about it, and this is just stupid.
Yes. About something that they own, though.
Okay. I'm just making sure you said that part.
But Gabe, their right to own it and do it as they please is their right. If you don't like it, buy me out, because if you don't, I'm gonna keep doing what I want to do. You have no legal recourse or standing. You can't sue. Defamation. I own this.
You're allowed to have your own peace and your own thoughts. And,
so I'm gonna say the rise and fall. I would have said Slaughterhouse can suck a left testicle on purpose just to piss them off. I would have took Joe Budden picture, made a gif of him just like sucking me off. Some real disrespectful shit. Animated like Kanye did to Pete. Like, for real, I would have been mad disrespectful and said, do something. What you gonna do?
Yo, hit that like, hit that share. I gotta tell him again. Let them know. Hit that like. This show is crazy. Listen, hit that like, hit that share. Let's get people back up in here. Let's get it. The more y'all do that, the better we are. So as we move along, man, in this crazy world that we live in, let's see. Tuned in Tuesday. This brings us to this crazy world, man. Black. I know it's cliche to say that this is a crazy world because we all know that it is, and there's a bunch of weirdos in this world. But I wanted to take a few minutes out of our show just to really highlight some of the fuckery that just catches my eye from time to time. And I think I'd be remiss if I didn't mention, man, I know war is war, but damn, Russia is cold, bro, with this shit. They are not playing with that country, man. It's real. You can't be like, oh, that's fucked up. They bombed the hospital, because that's war. They have declared war on you, and they are doing everything in their power to win. You know what I mean?
While talking to you and meeting with you politically, that shit is crazy.
Yeah, that shit is crazy, man. You know, I feel for Ukraine. I really do. I actually, you know, there's a bunch of shit on YouTube you can go watch that's even like before this conflict even really popped off like this. There was like, you could watch stuff and it'll show you like how the tension was building. It has a lot to do with just, you know, positioning, literally like global positioning and having arms and armed forces in certain areas. And the fact that, you know, there's a bit that has to do with NATO as well. You know what I mean? But damn, bro, like, just prayers and thoughts go out to everybody in Ukraine. I know that there was like a mass exodus. I think they're at like 3 million out right now that have left the country. You know what I mean? So they are in the thoughts and prayers. I hope they land on their feet. I hope they can get some resolution soon. This ain't it, man. This is not it. You know, when you turn on the TV and you seeing hospitals, you know, getting bombed, you seeing apartment buildings getting bombed, you know, people running, it's crazy. So you know, that's part of this crazy world that we live in. I just wish it wasn't so. I really, really do, you know. On the flip side of that, so seriousness, talking about fighting, why Jake Paul got to be kind of funny though, man? I don't know, man. This dude, like, he's like a hateable, lovable character. I don't know if you feel me on that, but like, it's almost like you
talk about Ukraine,
huh?
I don't get to talk about Ukraine.
I'm sorry, cousin. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was
boring you.
What the fuck?
Oh, I thought I was boring you with that. Go, my friend. Please, I would love to hear your thoughts on that.
Nah, Jake Paul. Let's go.
Nah. I want to hear. Nah, I would love to hear the thoughts. Nah, for real. This ain't even for the people. It's just for me. I want to hear.
The politicism of war, the fact that people that are attacking you, blowing up your country, killing your citizens, you meet with their representatives every day to talk about, can you please stop killing us while they're bombing you? Like literally, you're talking with them while you're getting bombed.
Right.
It's crazy. The politicism of war, the fact that we won't intervene because we don't want to escalate with Russia. And when I say we, I mean NATO. I don't mean just the U.S. It's a NATO decision.
Right.
It's crazy. The fact that the man basically said, "Oh, NATO's getting too close to our borders, so I'm gonna go attack this whole country that ain't doing shit. Reclaim the land to keep y'all at bay." That's it. Ukraine wasn't hostile. Ukraine didn't do nothing. Ukraine has been independent from the Soviet Union, which is what this all stems from. 30 years, 33 years. They've been independent, free country, democratic nation. And they basically got invaded. There's something called the laws of war. I'm gonna leave that where it is. The fact that there are rules that dictate how you enter combat. We've had this talk years ago, talking about mind transfer, right? There are rules to war, right? And some things are like you don't hit clergy, you don't hit medical personnel, you don't intentionally target civilian structures, you target assets of militaristic importance. That's real. What I thought. Right. Like there's whole countries that have been at war and hate each other and don't do that. They won't attack churches. They won't even bomb on Sundays. Like for real, they'll stop fighting you on Sundays, let you go worship, and then go back to killing everybody. It's crazy, but there are rules to war. What's happening? Even something like the cluster munitions, meaning that those are unguided bombs that just drop from the sky and blow up anywhere. Being used, that's illegal.
Wow.
Attacking civilian structures on purpose is illegal. Bombing agreed upon humanitarian corridors is illegal. Like literally, they said to Ukraine, "We're not going to attack this road for 8 hours so you can get civilians out." And then as soon as they start moving people, they bomb that fucking road and kill them. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Like that shit is crazy. And the fact that the only way that we're holding it to account is with financial sanctions is crazy. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that U.S. has to go be the world police because I think that's also stupid and it's gotten us in a lot of trouble. I think countries should be able to defend themselves, but there is a
Yeah.
difference, right, between that two people talking shit and fighting and a country which is way smaller militaristically, not aggressive at all to
Right.
Russia, being invaded, being wiped, right? And this is kind of even what's happening over there is restrained. Like if Russia really wanted to, they can just pull up all these ships right through the Baltic Sea and rain down hellfire and kill everything. Like for real. They can. And we are not doing NATO. When I say we, I mean not NATO. It's not doing anything. It's kind of crazy. And I know that Ukraine is not part of NATO, but I think that when you see the bully in the yard being a bully, eventually somebody stands up for the bully. Right?
Yep.
The last time, and I'm not saying this is that, I'm gonna leave this alone after that. The last time that people decided not to intervene was Hitler. He conquered multiple countries before we finally said we should probably stop and do something. But before the whole globe is like this.
Right.
I'm not calling Putin Hitler. What I'm saying is that the last time people decided not to intervene in aggressive countries who are attacking countries that were not being hostile, there's a difference. Once again, hostile conflicts, and people minding they fucking business and being free. The last time we didn't do something, Hitler.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, it takes me back. Like it saddens me. It really does. Like I've lived through, some wars now, right? I mean, and it's like, I don't know, man. This one hits different, man. And I think it is because how Ukraine is so neutral with stuff. And like I know some Ukrainian people that are here, normal motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, man. This one's crazy. It's like I don't like looking at the news. Like it's like that. Like it bothers me. But to know that that's going on.
And what does this say to China? If y'all don't know geopolitics, I'm sorry that sometimes we delve this way, but I am a well-versed person, and I like to pay attention to what's happening in my globe, in my Earth, my planet.
This
What
crazy
does it say
world.
to China and their pursuit of Taiwan? Because for years they've been wanting to take over Taiwan. They consider it part of the China mainland, and they haven't. But if China decided to go send some boats to Taiwan, is we gonna really step in against China if we won't say nothing to Russia? Because Russia straight took Crimea from Ukraine 7 years ago, and we ain't do shit. And I say we, once again, I mean NATO. And I know that Ukraine is not part of NATO, but that's not the point. What I'm saying is that the bully came with the stick. Guess what? We not Koreans, but we definitely defended South Korea and said it ain't right for your northern counterparts to come and just take over your shit. You have a right to be free. We did that. Not saying it was smart, but we did that. NATO, not the US.
Yeah.
If we won't stop Russia from invading Ukraine, what the fuck is to stop China, who could definitely kick our ass in a land war? I said it here first. And a land war, we would get fucking wiped from taking small ass Taiwan. Taiwan can't do shit with China. Nothing. Nothing at all.
No.
Nothing.
No.
That's a free democratic island, and China can be like, man, fuck NATO. What they gonna do?
Yeah. Right. And now, so Taiwan's part of NATO.
Taiwan is not part of NATO, but Taiwan is another
neutral.
I don't want to say neutral. They are aligned with a lot of Western trade agreements.
Oh, okay.
They want to be a democratic free country, right? That's how I'm going to frame that. They're not part of NATO because that would be a war against NATO.
Right.
But they are a free democratic nation, just like Ukraine. And we say that we stand with people who want to be democratic and free. You have the right to govern how you want to govern. You shouldn't have to fear another country coming in and just dominating your shit.
Would you be able to summarize like quickly why Ukraine is not part of NATO?
Because because Russia, so this is politics.
Yeah.
Russia has a seat on the G7 Council. The G7 is the global 7 powers, right? And they are the nuclear powers, right?
Right.
Now, technically, there's like 11 countries with nukes, but recognized nuclear powers are 7, which Russia is part of that. And they have a permanent seat and a permanent vote. And the G7 is co-led by irrelevant. Basically, because of the G7, Russia can veto anything as a permanent member of that council. Anything. Russia has a seat from anything. The stance against Ukraine is that they're not industrialized enough. They don't have enough GDP to qualify for NATO as a NATO country. They don't have enough. They don't earn enough. They don't make enough. They're not developed enough. So there's normally a criteria that a country has to meet the requirements for being a part of NATO. Second, they share a border with Russia, and currently there are no NATO countries that have a border shared with Russia or China, which are the other two big three superpowers. Yeah. Not saying we wouldn't do it, but you'd be asking, because essentially it's an alliance. Well, you call it what you want to call it, right? NATO is a military alliance, meaning that if my border touches your border, we definitely gonna get into it eventually. Somebody gonna cross a line, gonna cross over, throw a rock over there. It's technically it's war. You land, you take a step inside my borders. You take a step in all 28 countries in NATO's borders. That's technically how it's written up. Right. So Ukraine, when they first left the Soviet Union, didn't meet the requirements for membership, and they've been kind of politicking to get in. And because Russia has been saying for years, if you let Ukraine into NATO, right, we will attack and wipe Ukraine off the face of the earth before we let them fucking assimilate themselves into NATO. You're bringing what we consider to be a hostile force to our doorsteps, because they consider NATO to be one big entity, and technically they're right. They're right. Yeah. And that's the whole guise of this invasion. We're not attacking Ukraine as a free people. We're stopping them from joining against our geopolitical I don't want to say
positioning. No.
Not people you're against, because we have trade agreements with all these countries, but people who think ideologically different from how they govern. They don't want to share a border with NATO, and they would see it as a threat. Because technically, a U.S. rocket would be on the border with Russia. It'd be 1 foot from Russia. Right. We could do that as part of NATO. We put our own rockets there, put our soldiers there. They don't want that. So that's why Ukraine has been a point of contention. At first, it was the money, and now it's just about where it physically is. That's why. And China has always been an isolationist country who has said, live and let live. We don't get involved in what people are doing. You can do what you want to do. And in this stance, they've taken the same stance. We don't agree with NATO. We don't agree with Russia.
Gotcha.
So you do what y'all want to do. But don't attack Russia, because they're our biggest partner on this continent.
Right.
And that's what we can't win.
Right. That's crazy, man. That's I just wish the best for everybody. I really do, man. I really, really do. I wish there was a different way to solve this type of stuff, but it's beyond my thoughts and my prayers on how to fix all that. So but yeah, I what?
You gotta call niggas bluffs, bro.
Who you think bluffing?
I know that Putin was talking about if anybody from NATO intervenes, he's gonna get the nukes out. Look, I'm not a proponent of any kind of weird shit, somebody losing their life or whatever the case may be. The fact that one man has so much power, if I'm Putin's old, he's not 40. I mean, he's 70. The fact that somebody with not a lot to lose has so much power, imagine him losing and saying, fuck it. Like, I'm dying in 3 years anyway, and push the button. Right? No, for real. Like that, he's in a position just like North Korea is, where their leaders have positioned themselves as gods and kings. And once again, I'm sorry for delving this way. But if you know politics, you know what I'm saying. Like Kim Jong has positioned himself as like a god amongst men. That's how they promote themselves. And so has Russia. So has Putin to an extent. Right. You can't lose a war that you started against an inferior military foe. You can't. Right. You can't. So what happens if he can't take over Kyiv? What happens if he can't take over Ukraine with just straight regular warfare? What is he going to do? Drop a bomb?
What will he pull out? Yeah.
And if he does that, what do we do? Does anybody respond, or do you let somebody drop an actual nuclear weapon again? For the first time in 50 years, 60 years. There's a reason why we don't do this. There's a reason why there's this armor style against nuclear weapons. There's a reason why we went to Afghanistan to stop nukes, not because they were our enemy, to stop nukes. Because you can't have this. This weapon is ridiculous. It can kill us all.
Yeah, right.
It can kill us all. That's why we don't do it. And he's saying, oh, if you come fuck with it in this war, I'll blow this whole shit up. And what's to stop him from doing so? You can't stop a nuke, bro. You can't stop it. Shoot it out of the sky, the fallout's in the atmosphere, we still all gonna die. You can't stop it. Not in that way.
Yeah, that's a misconception out there that I was recently put onto, that if someone did fire a nuclear thing, there's no turning back because there is no anti-nuclear missile.
No, you shoot it, it's still going off.
Right.
The fallout, bro, the explosions might not kill everybody, direct impacts, the
Right.
fallout, the atmosphere, it will kill everything. And you can't live underground and outlive nuclear fallout. That's 100 years. We all gonna be dead.
So I guess the only way would be to do it over an ocean.
Yeah, we've done that over an ocean. You know what I'm saying? Small doses, but look, bro, Hiroshima, Chernobyl, right? Chernobyl's a power plant that went nuclear, right? That place is still a toxic wasteland. 40 years later.
Yeah,
40 years, and you still can't do shit over there. You can't grow crops. People can't live, nothing.
There's a lot of specials.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. So, like, not to freak anybody out, this shit is, it's important to keep your fingers on the pulse, even if you don't understand what's happening. Inform yourself. And just because it seems unlikely that Putin would use a nuke, it's not to me, because if you're 75 years old and you're going to die anyway, and you think your legacy is better served by going out like that, what's to stop you from, like, sending off a rocket? And you may only get 1 or 2 off before somebody goes in and assassinates you. Real chat. But don't, bro, 1 nuke, 2 nukes over our country would devastate us.
Right.
And we have to retaliate, even if we didn't want to. We'd have to. You have to send them back. Nah, that's crazy.
And then the whole world suffers.
He got to go. Not because he thinks different, but because of what he could do. Yeah.
It's too much of like a loose cannon type of thing, for lack of a better term. You know what I mean? Unpredictable. His unpredictable, you know what I mean? And that's not good.
Even in the States, like, Trump can't send a nuke by itself. Like, when he was the president, you need the Joint Chiefs to also put their keys in, just so y'all know there's controls. Putin don't have those controls. It's the only nation with nuclear weapons that don't have controls. It's literally one button, and he controls it by himself.
You know, I think it was commonplace for people to make fun of and talk bad about the old guy, Gorbachev. But honestly, he never did this. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
He never did this, you know?
So, inform yourselves, people. I'm going to leave that alone. I know politics ain't everybody's favorite subject, but what's happening impacts us, not just from gas prices, but there's real people losing their real lives. There's real homes being destroyed. There's real families suffering. And they've done nothing. They haven't done shit, bro. They just woke up. And Putin was like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah, we're gonna keep our eye on it, because this is official segment, this crazy world, and I think, how do you not talk about that at least a little bit and touch on it until it's not there no more? So I'm sure we will revisit that. But again, my thoughts and prayers out to everybody in Ukraine, and even the soldiers. If there's soldiers in Russia doing this kind of against their will, like they don't even want. I'm sure there's times where they don't even want to get down like that, but they're doing what they're told. Black, the people want to know, what would you do if Gabe made a claymation video of you where he drinks all your Henny and Coke, smokes your hookah, and plays in your room while you sit there on your shit blanket, Indian style? That's our comedic relief for the show.
I'm not going to respond, because my response would be disrespectful to my friend. But if somebody else did that, not Gabe, but somebody else, I'd probably be at their crib. While they at my crib playing the game, I'd probably be at their crib doing some really, really disrespectful things. And they home. I'm going to leave it at that. Not Gabe. You don't leave Gabe out of it. That's disrespectful.
You got to brush your teeth sometime, dog.
Bro.
You're gonna sit on that toilet one day.
Weird, bro.
You're gonna sit on that toilet one day, motherfucker.
What is this show, bro? What are we watching? What are we doing? What are we talking about?
Yo, crazy world, baby. Yo, so okay, now what do you think about Jake Paul telling Pete and Kanye, fuck it, just get in the ring. I got 60 mil for y'all.
Genius. Smart.
Genius.
That's a person that takes advantage of situations, and he's smart. He's in his bag, and we keep giving him money. So good for him. Make more bread. I think it would be smart for actually Kanye and Pete to take part in this, because it might actually humanize Kanye a little bit, to have like a person. And I don't. As small and frail as Pete is, I think it'd be interesting watching him try to box over Kim.
Yeah.
And
It'd
Kim
be great.
ringside and not knowing who to root for.
Oh, this would be great. Like they got to make her like a ring girl, bro. Like
it'd be dope. It'd be dope.
I fucks with that. I do all the way.
I'd watch it.
I'd watch it. Oh, fuck yeah, I'm watching it. Yeah. I might not pay for the whole thing myself. I might invite you over until you split it with me, but I'm watching it though, 100%. Our boy Mace is back in the headlines. He's bad old boss Diddy. He wants his masters back, so he basically just said F it. Yeah, he's going at Diddy pretty hard. I just think Diddy's funny, man. Diddy, he offered him $2 million. Mace like, I'll give you $2 million. You give me my masters. Diddy was like, nah, you got to offer me more. The next man's offering me for these masters, and then I'll give them to you, even though I only paid $20K for them. What do you think about Diddy holding his masters hostage like that?
Whoa. Wrong terminology. It ain't hostage. He owns them.
Okay.
It ain't hostage. He didn't steal them and kidnap them. He owns them legally.
Okay.
He set them up that way. Legally, he paid for them.
Right. So how do you feel about him not wanting to compromise and give up some of those rights for the money to Mace?
Why does he have to? If I own Apple stock and I bought it at 10 and now it's worth $50 million a share, why do I have to give you a discount? Why? Right.
So yeah, I guess I don't need a discount, but damn man, $2 million, that seems fair to me.
Shit.
It seems fair
to who, bro? What planet do you live on?
I know he's getting the residuals from that all day long, but we don't know those numbers. You know,
forever. Don't matter if it's $100K a year. It don't matter forever. See, here's business. When Diddy's 75 and sells his masters, all his back catalog, everything he owns to Universal Vivendi for $1 billion, it'll make sense.
Yeah, it'll make sense then.
It'll make sense.
It will.
It may not make sense by itself, but it makes sense when you own 50 different catalogs.
Right.
Because now you can sell it as a bundle.
Right. I get that. Anything else going on in this crazy world that you want to touch on, my brother? I know there's a lot.
I know there's a lot. Crazy, bro. I'm just happy. I'm just happy that I can go into a store and not wear a face mask. Because I thought that for sure that was never going away. It's been 2 years. 2 years to the day, Gabe. It's the anniversary of COVID lockdown starting. March 15th. 2 years to the day. And they just now letting up on the restrictions. You know what I'm saying? I really thought we was gonna be like doing this shit for 5 years.
I know.
Shit was just dragging.
I'm happy. I just learned today that if you're not vaccinated as a Major League Baseball player in New York, you're not allowed to play in New York, even though it's outside. Because
it's the that's just the large employer rule. It's not
the private business shit. Yeah. So they fall under that now.
Yeah.
So
that's why Kyrie can't bowl.
Exactly. So now they were saying on the radio today, like because the Yankees is going to affect the Yankees, that now something will move and Kyrie be playing basketball within 2 weeks.
Which Yankee ain't vaccinated? I never heard that.
Yeah, no, there's a couple Yankees that aren't vaccinated, and Jacob deGrom on the Mets isn't vaccinated. He's supposed to be opening day starter in Citi Field. So
he won't be doing. Go get that needle, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
They better not fall back. They better listen. Kyrie don't miss every game in New York. Don't fall back. Nah, stand your fucking ground. Stand your fucking ground.
I say give it up, man. And that leads me. That was a great segue. I don't know if you did that on purpose, my friend. I do not know if you did that on purpose, but bless you if you did. Blast me for blasphemy. Because, not for nothing, cuz blasphemy for blasphemy is going to be an unpopular opinion. My unpopular opinion this week, COVID was a good thing, bro. COVID changed shit. COVID came through and whitewashed the whole shit and let some people start over. COVID came through and showed you who your friends were. COVID came through and showed you what kind of skills you got to make money. You know what I'm saying? COVID showed you how to get along with your household. COVID ended
divorces been through the roof, bro.
Facts.
COVID ended a lot of shit.
Facts. COVID actually was a good thing. As much as I didn't like the uncertainty of that time and how it made things weird and like, blacks coming to the crib and he's got to take his shoes off, not because they dirty, because like a worry about, you know what I mean? That was weird. It was just weird times. Aside from that part, that weirdness, COVID actually did some good, bro. You know what I mean?
Here's my unpopular COVID thing.
Okay.
COVID was invented by Donald Trump to divert attention away from his 2 impeachments.
Boom. We have never talked about his 2 impeachments since COVID.
Nope.
And he got the money to do it. He got the money to do it.
He created the coronavirus, marketed that shit, and then he was like, "Nah, fuck this impeachment, bro. COVID though, bro. We rushed this trial, but like, nah, COVID though, but like bat virus."
Yeah, I will say, being the conspiracy theorist that I am, I would never disagree with that. So it's not unpopular here; it might be unpopular out there. But fuck with me. I want to hear what y'all say, man. I want to know. A good thing. COVID was a good thing. That's what I say. Okay. Yep, that's my opinion. I think we did that. I think we really did. You found out who you were during this time.
So the 600,000 people that died from it. That's cool. That was a good thing.
Hey,
the loss of jobs
comes with the territory. Mira, they would have those 600,000 would have been flu deaths. Happened every year before that.
Wow. Okay. And the loss of jobs and livelihoods was good.
How come there was 0 flu deaths in 2019?
I'm just asking, bro. I'm just asking questions.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm let's see what he says. Since this plan for COVID just up and left like Ebola did.
Oh, we don't went to the conspiracy shit for real, bro. I can't do this. I can't do the conspiracy talk.
I'm telling you, man. That's what you said about the Trump thing. He's kind of on that time.
I was just playing along. I don't believe that. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I think you do. I think there's truth said in jest. But that's my Blast Me for Blast Me this week. And this is going to be a recurring thing. So we're going to always come with an opinion that might be unpopular and just come up with facts to back it, just like I did. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't no facts in that whole conversation. You just said, why wasn't no flu deaths? Bro, flu has been coronavirus forever. So there wasn't a lot of them. They just was classified under COVID because we didn't separate them. Yeah. But
there was, 0. And they said that there's a difference between the 2 strains, right?
Strains, yeah.
Right. So you should be able to differentiate who died from what, right?
All right.
That's all I'm saying. Hey.
I heard you. Wait, hold up. So when you got in this show, it's like, I can't find people to hire. I'm working crazy hours. That was a good thing for you.
Listen, we got through it. It was hard.
That's not what you said. You didn't
say
we got through. You said it was a good thing, so it was lit. That was
lit.
It was lit.
That was not lit. The result was lit.
Bro, what was dumb was going to a restaurant or a club and then putting tables in the middle of the dance floor and saying, you can listen to bop your head to music, but don't you stand up.
Yeah, that was dumb as hell. I was doing weddings, bro, with 50 people in it with masks on, bro. It was fucking stupid.
That shit was stupid, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, what is this show?
This shit was fucking stupid. Let's go. I love this show. Are you kidding me? Next week, because we run out of time, but next week, I want to talk about what you said last week, how 30 is the new 20 in hip hop, because I think there's a whole discussion.
30 is the new 20 in hip hop.
There is a whole conversation there, so I don't want to open that can up.
It's crazy. You should want.
We want to open that can up because that's
30 is the new 20. I mean, we can expound next week. I'm just saying that 30 is the new 20 and 40 is definitely the new 60.
Oh, look at that. So why would you say that though? Because Benny the Butcher right now, they're not viewing him like a 60-year-old.
Yeah, but he's 38 though. He's 38 though.
He creeping. Creeping. Uh-oh.
Yo, Kid Cudi called Kanye a dinosaur because he was 43. I'm a dinosaur, bro.
Listen. Do you say 30s? Do you say 30's the new 20 in hip hop because of like the J. Cole's of the world and all that? Or the right underneath him?
No, I think 30 is the new 20 because you're seeing artists break in their 30s, which never happened. And several of them, which never used to happen. And I think that no matter how much music is made or who you think got the wave, when you mention the pinnacle of music or hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
No one says, you know what I mean, Lil Baby, Dirk,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what I mean, Herbo, none
Mm-hmm.
of that. Nobody says that. They
Mm-hmm.
always say Drake, Kendrick, Cole, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like when you talk about, oh, these dudes rap, that's what you talk about still. The acknowledgement hasn't left. Like niggas will say, you know what I mean? Like Roddy Rich, Got the Wave,
Mm-hmm.
fire,
Mm-hmm.
dope music, dope songs. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Smirk, dope songs. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
21, dope songs. But
Mm-hmm.
who in the Mount Rushmore hip hop right now? Oh, yeah, it's easy. Drake, Kendrick, Cole.
Right.
There's never a
Right now.
conversation, bro. Nobody confuses it.
What about I don't know his history too much, but like the baby clicks, right? So Lil Baby and the Baby, what are they? They like where are their ages at? Are they like young folk
The
or they?
baby's 29.
So he's creeping.
Yeah, he's 29. I think he's 29. He might be 30 already. I think
You
he's
know,
29. But Lil
'cause I
Baby
mean
is
that
25.
who would people say right now if they couldn't name, Kendrick, Drake, and them? What would they say? Lil Durk,
Who got the wave? Dirk. And Dirk is
Dirk,
29.
right? So it'd be Dirk. Who we just say? We just said him
Lil
right
Baby?
before. Yeah, Lil Baby and the Baby, right? You would say those three.
The Baby ain't got the wave. You would say people like Gunna.
Oh, Gunna, yeah.
Yeah, that's who it is right now, bro. Yeah, you might throw in like Polo G, but people don't consider him like the top of his class. But he lit. But
Right.
it's like Gunna, it's like Dirk, it's Smirk. You know what I mean? It's Lil Baby.
Yeah. And
it's
all
like
of them are after 28, 29.
Two of those dudes are 29, and
Yeah.
Lil Baby's 25.
Yeah. Yeah. I like Lil Baby. He grew on me, yo. He's actually pretty nice with it. Yeah.
Even though it's repetitive, it does grow on you, right?
Very repetitive. But he's got like a dope sound though. He really does. Last thing before we get to the Ever Hard Way, where we're going to review some music with the artist on the show. This time it's going to be Naija Chanel. Last week in the building, dinosaurs with better bars and stage showmanship. That's right, baby. The last segment before 3 the Hard Way is going to be a nice little takeaway for because y'all be bouncing on us at the end. So we wanted to bring up a couple things. And in this case, I just have one thing. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I want you, when you drive and you're out and about, I want you to look to your left and right along the sides of the street, and you tell me if you see what I see. But I see nothing but trash all over my community, man. It used to just be in one section, you know what I'm saying? Now it's everywhere. I mean, even pulling in off of 9D onto this area, my neighborhood, I see plates and cups and cans and all types of bullshit on the fucking ground, bro. Like, what the is going on
Talk your
out
talk,
here?
Gig. Look. Yo, go ahead, old man. Get off my lawn. Talk your talk. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, get off my shit. Yo, listen, if y'all have friends in the DOT or the local government, can y'all please get on somebody's ass about cleaning up these streets? I pay a lot of money in taxes. My wife pays a lot of money in taxes. We are not paying these taxes for y'all to just be littering all over the field. And if it's you throwing shit out the window, this is not 1973 where you doing cocaine and smoking joints in the car and you're throwing everything out the window. Nah, man. Come on, man.
What you mean?
They need to stop. That needs to stop. Stop.
Yo, it sound like you need to go to a town hall, bro. Why are you venting on what we talking about? Go to the town hall.
Yo, fact, but that's
your shit. Yeah.
Yo, I want y'all to know, man. It's not. We all people. We all live in this community. We might own something. Might rent something. Yeah. Your parents might own or rent something. It ain't gonna be worth shit if we just keep throwing shit out the window or walking by when you see shit on the floor. Like, clean this shit up. Clean it up. So anyway, that's what my takeaway is for today, man. Let's think about our community a little bit, and let's just start with being clean. Let's just start there.
I'm laughing because you old man ranting right now, though. You're really doing this. You're really doing this, bro. This fixes potholes. I smashed my whole rim a couple weeks ago. No, that's some real chat, though. The potholes is fucking ridiculous, bro. Destroying cars outside. It's crazy. And I pay a lot in taxes. Like, fuck what you're talking about.
Yep.
Fix potholes,
fix the potholes is right, man. They recently did over there on River Ave or whatever it's called, right there in Newburgh, like along the water.
No, I ain't gonna say that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Do it in the residential areas where we live, please.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, that part.
Squint eyes, that part.
That part.
Do that, please. Fix those real quick.
Facts. All right, so Naija, let's see. I had Naija in the building. Oh, there she go. There she go. Let's bring her on. Let's talk to this young lady for a moment, and then we're gonna get into her song. We're gonna talk about that song too. So just give me 1 second. Hey,
what's going on, guys?
Nothing much. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I can't complain. I was just running around crazy all day, but we are here.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Black, say hello to Naija. I know you guys are buddies.
Hi, Black.
What's up, Miss Naija now?
Oh God, you always do this to me. You always give me like this. You know, it's never. Why you can't be like Gabe? You feel me? He's like, "Yo, what's good, Naija?" And here Black goes like,
"Hold up,
hey,
let's keep it a bean." All right. First time I heard you 4 years ago on this show, I sung your praise to high heaven. Did I not?
Dive.
I told everybody that would listen. No, keep it a hold up, keep it a bean, Gabe. No real talk, no jokes, no funny. First time I heard Naija now, I ranted about her for months on this show.
Yep.
I told everybody in real life what it was. Did I not?
Her and Aaron Adams.
Correct. But I was championing Naija, was I not?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you,
Naija.
Yeah. Big supporter, and you stop playing with me.
No, I would just say I didn't listen. I did not say that you were not a supporter ever. Did I say that, Gabe?
No.
I said it was the introduction. You know what I mean? I'm always like, "Hey, what's up?" You know, and I get this warm welcoming from Gabe. I'm like, "Yes," you know.
He is like everybody's uncle. Yeah.
And then we get to this side, and it's like, "What's up, Naija?" Hey, come on, I know I'm not bugging. I know I'm not bugging right now.
I'm salty.
She called
I'm
you
mad.
on your
My
energy.
feelings about you. You know this. I'm mad.
Oh, here we go. Did you not record something for him, Naija?
Nope.
Because that's what happened.
Listen, bro, still ain't got a song. Crazy. 12 years ain't got a song. Crazy.
Listen, let's keep it a buck, okay? Let's keep it all way 100.
Okay.
This man is busy too. Okay, so imagine two busy schedules trying to coincide. Now imagine, right? What happened? He had sent me a message, and I get to it in a
for how long?
Fashion.
No. How long?
I didn't get a week. Okay.
How many days? No, say the days.
A week, right?
7 days for a text, Gabe.
In a timely fashion, right? But when I followed up with the message, I said, "Hey, listen, I'm so sorry. I've been busy. But
7 days out of text.
Let's work." Now,
I bet you texted your mans though.
Gabe,
I bet you texted him like, "What's good, boo?"
What does he do? Nothing. Silence. Zero.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, you don't want to work, fine. You know what I'm saying? A girl was a little busy, fine.
There it is.
That's how I was.
Hey, she being real with you. You know, I know that happened because I once told Black, "Yo, I'll be on at 6:30." I got on at 6:32. Black didn't come on air until 6:59. Talking about you wasn't ready.
Wasn't ready.
You see that? But
that's 29. But Gabe, that's 29 minutes. That's not 7 days.
I responded though. He left me on red and was just like, "It is what it is." Because I respond in a timely fashion.
We gonna get it.
I'm left on red.
All right.
But yet, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna make peace.
It's energy.
I'm gonna make
energy
peace.
I'm sensing here.
I'm in my feelings about Naija Chanel, and here's why, y'all. If y'all who don't know who this young lady is, she is phenomenally talented. I'm in my feelings because I've been dying to work with her. Y'all gonna love what y'all hear because I love Naija Chanel as an artist. Love her. Super talented, super dope. So in case y'all think it's all hate, it's not hate, it's all love. I hate that we ain't got no songs, but it's all love for the talented Miss Naija Chanel.
You know what I peeped though? Listen, it's love. You already know I love you, bro. Look, we got matching LED lights. We was on timing.
You know what I'm saying? This is what I will say though, Naija, is that you didn't circle back and circle the block and pick me up for that podcast of yours.
Oh, hold on, because I'm setting you up correctly. You know what I mean?
That's what they all say.
I'm not just gonna throw you out there because I'm like, you know what I mean? When I set up my chest, I like to make the right moves for certain things for my people. So we ain't forget about you. Trust me. You was the first one. We like, yeah, we need that. We need that. You know, I got a couple people where I'm like, yeah. So we gonna get it together.
I'm gonna hold you to that. I told you. I'm not gonna let you I'm not gonna let you forget about it or not live up to it. You're gonna do this.
I'm not, because I see y'all everywhere. I can't not see you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I like when
you're gonna bump into me.
It's like, what we talking about?
Yeah.
What we talking about? So
let's get it. Yeah. So Naija, we bring you on the show today not only because we enjoy your company, but because you've had a song out for a couple months now, maybe even 3 months now, doing fairly well on your YouTube channel. I saw upwards of some 30,000 views on it, bunch of likes and all that. You also performed a piece of it, at least, right, at the Voice of the Valley showcase most recently in January, which went well. But yeah, so you're on 3 the Hard Way. Me and Black gonna have some questions for you, but we're gonna play this song, and I just want all the people out there to know you can go follow Naija Chanel on all platforms. This young lady's done a great job of branding, so once you find one of her, you'll find everything you need to find. So Naija Chanel on Instagram, she's on Facebook, she's on YouTube. This girl's everywhere. Apple Music, the whole nine, Spotify, everything. So that said, I'm going to play for y'all the official music video for a song.
Don't you introduce her joint. Let her introduce her joint. Let her get her shit off.
Naija, please do.
Okay. Well, you guys are now about to listen to my latest single, Cuffed, by Naija Chanel.
Y'all hear the whistle? Okay.
There it is. That was Cuffed by not Asia Chanel. That video is viewable on YouTube right now. That's where you were getting that feed from. Go ahead and run those numbers up. Naija,
Yes.
Cuffed. I'm gonna ask this question. I think probably the majority of the time for my set off for 3 the Hard Way. With this song, what was the intention here? Did you create this thinking I'm gonna make this hit, or I'm just making this album cut? How did you approach this song?
Okay, so boom, this what happened.
Tell me.
So like I was just going through like my email for beats. So there was this one guy, he was like, hit me up. His name's Angelo Dynasty. Shout out to him. He was like, yo, I got this pack I gotta send you. So I'm like, all right, cool. Now, mind you, he sent me this and I wasn't able to get to the beat till like a month later. Realistically, I wasn't able to get to it because I was just so busy. And I got a couple things coming up. That's why I've been busy. But we gonna talk about that later.
We can talk about that, yeah.
So I finally hear the beat and there was like a reference on it. You know how like some beats, they'll have like a singing voice on it. So I asked him about it. I was like, yo, like that person who sang that part right there, I like that. And he's like, oh yeah, you can have it. I'm like, all right, say less. So how it went was, it was like, baby, give me the feeling. Some people call it love. And I was like, you know, love is said a lot in a lot of love songs. So I'm like, me and my team, you know, shout out Dida, we're sitting there and we're like, all right, what are we gonna, how can we say love without saying love? So we're like, he's like, yo, say cuffed. So I'm like, okay. At first I was like, because I like the way I sang love the first time, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I was like, all right, fine, we're gonna do cuff. And then as I thought about it, I'm like, it's a great time to say cuff because when I dropped it in December, it was cuffing season. You know what I mean? Everybody bundled up with they boo boo, whatever. So I heard the beat, I'm like, yeah. So instantly it was kind of like, you know, some beats that you come across, like the lyrics kind of speak for itself. And for me, I felt like, you know, the words just was like fluid. So I wrote that in like literally 30 minutes. I was like, yeah. And I took it from a place where I felt I was in love, you know, once upon a time. So really creating it was dope. And I sent it back to Angelo and he was just ecstatic about it. He was like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, I'm sorry I had you waiting, but hopefully, you know, this will, you know, make you feel a little better. So
right. I asked that of everybody, or I will ask that of everybody, because I want to be able to critique it as such, right? Because you might have said, yo, I created this because I wanted it to be my next hit single, so I would critique it as such. You know what I mean? But if you tell me it's an album cut, then you got to critique it a little differently. So in regards to what you're saying, I think you kind of hit the mark with this one. What you're saying, when you catch the vibe like that with a beat in a song, Black, correct me if I'm wrong, those are the easiest songs that you end up writing in the quickest times. You know what I mean? And kind of like in the moment type of creation. Those are like really dope ones. You know what I'm saying? So I think personally, I think you did hit the, yo, I'm trying to make this a single. You know what I mean? It has those vibes. So, you know, salute to you for that. I'll pass it off to Black. Of course.
So you know this is called 3 the Hard Way, right, Naija?
Lay it on me. Go ahead.
Here's my first question. Why are you using that piano? You wasn't playing that piano. What's up?
First of all, okay, Ola first. I'm resting. Okay, we are taking piano lessons as we speak. All right.
Okay.
Let me tell you what the real question is.
See what had happened was
why that type of video? Don't answer the fake question. Answer the real question though. That video. Tell us about how it came together.
Oh my gosh, how it came together.
Yeah, like who was the leader, man? Was that your man? That's your boo boo?
No, that was like, an actor.
Okay,
that
was an actor. Meet the family. Like, run me through the treatment. What are you showing us?
Yeah, so let's put a disclaimer out there. We're all actors and actresses in this field of work. Okay.
Okay.
So how it was actually Ecstasy Productions. They are the ones who shot it for me. So you know, it was really cool working with them because it was like instantly I was telling my vision, and shout out Dave. I would tell him my vision. He'd be like, all right, so we got to make sure that you like every clip that I take here. And, you know, it's got to be the right Naija vision. And I love that because I'm like, yes, someone who can understand what I want.
Dope.
So he was able to shoot it for me, but since he was so busy, he wasn't able to finish it. But that's when I reached out and I was like, okay, who can edit something, you know, a little video for me? And a lot of people recommended Shot by iShine. So I heard about him honestly for years, and I was like, all right, we just got to take this leap of faith and just try it, see if he can do it. And he edited it, and I was like, oh shoot. And the turnaround time was really fast. So I was like, oh, okay, so this all gonna be. So it made it all come together. You know, shout out to everybody who was a part of the music video that came out short notice. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Sometimes when you are, you know, an artist and, you know, not everybody's able to attend. So I want to, you know, really commend everybody for coming through, because the main guy, he came all the way from Westchester, came through. You know what I'm saying? Tone, Simone, Sayada, everybody just came. So it was really a cool vibe. The house was nice. Oh my gosh. Escape to the Catskills. They sponsored me with that house actually.
No.
So it was definitely a vibe.
No, that's super dope. Yeah, that is what's up. I like that. It's a great question because the video is kind of cool. Like I've been a proponent of, if you got a song that you believe in, you got visuals with it nowadays. You know, you can't let that hang out there with no visuals. So I think you kind of understand that. You tend to put visuals to your better music, right? Like, not to say that you might have some bad music, you know, whatever. We all do. I'm saying the ones that you know are the ones you end up putting visuals to it. You got that part locked down. So salute to you for that.
Right. And the inspiration behind the video was from Mary J. Blige. I love Mary.
Oh, okay.
Mary J. She did it for her song. On the radio, you know. So I seen it. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta pay homage to the queen. So, you know, that's really where I got it from. The white shirt, you know, gray sweat. Well, I didn't have gray sweats, but I tried. I improvised.
Right. That's all. No, I thought it had a cool vibe to it. I think that I want to ask you this, and it kind of leads you into what I think you want to talk about. But with Cuffed, is this part of your release on an album? Is it on an album people can get nowadays? Tell us about that.
Well, that's a great question.
Oh, thank you.
So I was thinking about spicing something up for the near future.
Okay. Exclusive, finally, TV.
You know, I really can't say too much, but all I can say though is that if you want to keep up to date with everything I have going on, you can sign up for my fan club. It's on my website, www.naijachanelmusic.com, and it's totally free to sign up. But what I do is I showcase it to my fans first. So I'll present the idea. I'll say, hey, this is what I want to do. And they'll respond back, yo, we should do this, or, you know, and we kind of collaborate before I do drop anything out. But something is coming in the near future. So all you guys have to do is just follow me to see what's up. But this is going to be a great summer. Yes. A lot of content is going to be released to the world.
Content. Interesting choice of words, Naija. Yes. I guess Black's going to do an appearance on the Journey podcast at some point. And you'll see your boy on there at some point. And
why are you making that face?
Ask my second question.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Naija, who you working with on this new thing that's coming?
So self-serving.
A lot of talented people. A lot of talented people.
Facts. Like who? The question was who?
Okay. Well, damn.
Three the hard way.
This is the hard way. You know, okay. I work with my team. Shout out my team, Creative Soulful.
Pace the team.
Creative Soulful Entertainment. But I'm working with some definitely dope producers. I connected with a guy named Devo. He's from Virginia, so we gonna drop some fire on there. Also might be some appearances from some other producers. I don't want to necessarily say their names because it's a lot. But in the near future, I will make that announcement of who is all on there. I'm just in the process of putting. It's like I have the baby, right?
Yeah.
And I want to present it to the world, but I have to make sure that it's all there. You know what I'm saying? All the parts. I got to make sure it's got a bottle, the clothes, you know what I'm saying? Diapers, everything. I got to make sure. So when I present it as my Simba, you know what I mean? Like the, everybody gets the full gist of everything. So I'm working with some producers, but I'm also looking to work with more people. So it's still kind of an open case.
Okay. Got you. Okay. So, yeah. I can appreciate how you swerving through these questions. You're doing real good. I mean that. Listen, you learning. You swerving your ass. Look.
So Black, we didn't talk about this earlier, but we professionals, we could do this freestyle. We used to rate the songs. We used to give it a rating, 1 to 10.
What's your third question?
My third question?
Yeah.
I don't have a third question for Asia because my third question would come into, how could you make this song better? And I personally don't think there's much to do to make the song better.
Senior G asked something in the comments. Not to
what do you say?
Sorry. Can you read his question? Can you read his question?
Is Black a producer on the upcoming project, Naija?
If he responds back to me, maybe.
Oh, sounds like it's that simple, son.
He don't know how to respond back. Respectfully, people, I did what I had to do. Okay, I was just busy, but I did what I had to do.
Got you. So, to answer, what?
Go ahead.
Say it.
None. I respect the young queen. I'm gonna tap in. We're gonna see if I make the cut.
Why you say it like that?
Listen, no, real talk. I'm giving you a hard time. I want to say something really honest though, right now, and to you. I am publicly. I am proud of watching you grow. I watch you walk around here and work, run around here and work. You are everywhere. You get your name out there. You know what I'm saying? You put in work, you beat feet, and I am proud to watch you. Say I know you, listen to you grow as an artist. I am proud of you, seeing that for you, 100%. I am, and I've always kept it a beam with you. No producer or anything, no funny. You just, when I first heard you those years ago, you were dope, you were talented, and even how you are handling even the questions that we're giving you and the hard time that we're giving you, the way that you are handling yourself says a lot about how far you've come in this space and in this sphere, and I'm proud to watch you grow, and I'm happy for you. I mean that.
You gonna make me tear up?
I keep it a beat at all times.
I do have my third question though. I just thought of it because something just dawned on me. So Naija, here's the third question: when you blow up, can I lock you into an exclusive interview on Finally TV?
Definitely done.
That's what's up.
Y'all heard it here first.
That's what's up.
Okay, this video lives, Naija, so I'm gonna be able to call you out on your bullshit if you don't give me that interview.
Oh, I know. You gonna promote it, so we gonna be on this together.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Naija, I really do appreciate you coming on. I think the song "Cuffed" is dope. I think you did a great job with putting visuals to that. Kudos on the 30,000+ views on YouTube. That's super dope. Yeah. And keep doing the thing, girl. Keep doing it, and I'll keep promoting and being here. And let me know when we're doing the Journey podcast.
Yes. Oh wait, can I just say something real quick, fast?
Thanks.
I want to thank you guys so much for giving me this opportunity to be on y'all show and thinking of me to ask, to be on here. So I appreciate y'all. I see y'all working, you know what I'm saying? What we're talking about. We're talking about a lot of great jewels here. And each of you guys is super influential. You know what I'm saying? Even coming from being on your show for the first time, I was like, oh my gosh. It was my first time. It was very professional. I was like, oh my God, the house is bomb. First, you know what I'm saying? So lighting was very much A1. So just meeting you guys and coming across you guys as individuals is really an honor and a blessing to know each of you as well, especially with you, Blackout. When we do get to work, I know that it's gonna be magical just because we're so passionate about this music stuff.
Facts.
But I just dropped my first mixtape ever. Okay.
That is.
Yes, it's called Set in the Tone Mixtape. The link is available in my bio, but it's on Mixcloud. It just got charted on the R&B hip hop charts, so it's doing pretty well. I appreciate if everybody would go check it out and give me our feedback. It was just like I did like a mixture of different covers, and my new single is like the first snippet on the song. On the mixtape, and that single is called Merry Go Round. It's dropping March 19th. This Saturday.
Okay.
It's really.
Where can they find that?
On all platforms. Merry Go Round. You can pre-save it. Link is in my Instagram bio.
But the mixtape too?
I'm gonna send it to you. Yeah, definitely gonna send it to you.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop a lyric video. I'm just not different this time. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. Just so people can have a heads up, because we're gonna be dropping music like crazy.
Got you. I love it. You got to keep pushing it just the way you are. It's just a matter of time. It's not if, it's just when. So keep at it, girl.
Yes. We all gonna go up.
That's it. But I want to interview, and I got it on tape now. So
you got it on tape. We gonna do it. And it's gotta be in your next to your pool.
Yeah, no, I'm down. I'm down. Shit, I'm always down to be next to the pool.
We gotta be. You know what I'm saying?
I'm always down to be by the pool. Shit. Naija, be well. Keep doing your damn thing. We'll talk again.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right. Take care.
Absolutely.
Blackout.
Shit. What are we talking about, bro? What's up?
None. Great show today. I really appreciate everybody that tuned in. Make sure you hit that like, hit that share. Right before you leave, hit the like and hit the share. It actually helps the algorithm, get us some more views, get some more people watching this thing. So it really, really is super helpful. So I'd appreciate it if you hit that like and hit that share, especially if you've done it already. Do it again, because that really helps out over on this side.
Three the hard way. Y'all believe in y'all music? Come up here. Not to cut Gabe off.
Yeah,
get your ass up here. Get your shit reviewed live. Deal with these 3 questions. It's gonna be some fugazi. We gonna look. We ask some weird shit.
Yep.
But that's what's gonna make the segment fun. It's gonna allow you to shine and see how you can deal with that. Just know that it's all love. It comes from a good place, and
absolutely.
Get up here, share your music, get on the platform, videos, or even lyric videos. We'll take both, whatever the case may be, and come promote your shit. Stand behind your music and let's talk about it.
Yep, absolutely. That's what Three the Hard Way is all about: promoting that music, talking about it, getting honest feedback. And if it's like, maybe it's more like Naija's joint right now, where it's just promoting it and getting it out there more. If it's dope, let people listen to it. If you ain't heard it yet, it's new to you. So let's get it. Black man, let's get out of here. We're gonna be back next week, next Tuesday, 7 p.m. You already know the vibes. We'll be back with a brand new Three the Hard Way, a new artist on, and a whole bunch of new topics. So Black, take us home, brother.
Yo, peace for Ukraine. That shit is more than a meme. These are real people, real lives, real tragedy, real crazy shit that's going on. So pray for them. If there's a way for you to contribute to help from a humanitarian perspective, consider doing so. Remember, your $5 over here may be 1 gallon of gas, but in Ukraine, that's like $30. Right. Like your money go far over there, and you can help a lot of people by giving something that's a small thing to you, to that relief. So yeah, peace to Ukraine. I hope that the nonsense stops sooner than later, and people get to live in, because it's going to be a lot of rebuilding that needs to take place. A lot of homes is just gone. People got nowhere to go. Even when the war and the fighting stops and we stop talking about it, there's going to be years of devastation they have to clean up and recover from. So, absolutely, prayers with Ukraine, peace to them. And if you can find a way to give to a reputable organization,
cause,
please do so. UNICEF is a good one. The International Red Cross, not the regular Red Cross, not for the U.S. The International Red Cross also does a lot of things in this kind of sphere. Please do so. Besides that, as Gabe said, we'll be back next Tuesday, Black People Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. Listen, bro, 4 years. We the OGs in this shit. 4 years we outside. So y'all tap in, send your shit to podcast.finallytv@gmail.com. Get them through the hallway and come join us next Tuesday and talk your shit. What we talking about, baby? Peace.